While Austin ISD is on a very tight deadline, 3 of its middle schools just received its 4th consecutive F rating from the state. One more, and the Texas Education Agency could take over the entire district. But one new bill with a specific amendment brought forward by an Austin area lawmaker could buy the district some much-needed time.
I believe that it is consistent throughout this chamber and the chamber to the east that one test, one day is not the future for Texas.
House Bill 4, a bipartisan measure awaiting Senate approval, would replace the STAR test with 3 shorter national exams given throughout the year. These would be aimed at giving students statewide some testing relief.
Help is on the way.
But tucked inside the bill is an amendment pushed by Austin area State Representative James Tellerico. It would give districts like Austin up to 2 years to submit turnaround plans for failing schools, as opposed to having to submit turnaround plans in just a few weeks.
So in this way, we'll get to keep our community partners, we'll get to keep our students at their school, we'll get to keep the vast majority of our educators.
Under current law, if any of the 3 failing Austin ISD middle schools receive a 5th F, the Texas Education Agency would take over the entire district or shut down Dobie, Webb, and Burnett middle schools.
I'll be damned if I'm going to have the state take Burnett Middle School away from our community.
Superintendent Matias Segura says while the bill could give them more flexibility, the district isn't slowing down.
We're going to do everything possible to ensure that the control of Austin stays in Austin with our board and with our community.
Segura says the district is investing $1.7 million into each struggling school, improving curriculum, and having staff reapply for their jobs, all in an effort to avoid state intervention.
We are many, many steps away from getting to that point, but to not acknowledge that risk is something that I'm not going to do to this community.
In a statement to CBS Austin, Representative Tellerico says in part, this amendment would keep schools like Dobie open and under local control. House Bill 4 is now in the Texas Senate, and if it passes, that extra 2 years could mean the difference between local control or state takeover. Now, the Austin ISD Board of Trustees is set to meet next week to decide on some final plans for Dobie, Webb, and Burnett middle schools. In the meantime, they're hoping that House Bill 4 gets past this legislative session to give the district at least a year to avoid state intervention. Reporting in Austin, Abigail Velez, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.